Hey Legionnaires, and today we have a glorious Dawnless Days battle for you today, and this is a glorious siege battle, 3v3, a clash of evil as both the forces of orcs take on the forces of evil men allied with goblins. So we have the Eastlings here already, as you can see, clashing with Dol Guldur in this one. We then have Dunland, and also we have the goblins fighting alongside them here today. And then on the other side, like I said, we could have Dol Guldur, we have Isengard, and we also have Mordor. So yes, it's kind of orcs versus like the allies, really, you could argue, like evil men and goblins. It's kind of an interesting scenario, that is for sure. But these runic savages here already getting into oh, they're not, sorry, not runic savages, runic warriors already getting into action here. Basically a cheap low-key rim. And what have we got over here? More runic warriors coming in, engaging with Guldur glaives down here. It's going to be a tough fight for these runic warriors. They're not the greatest of infantry, but we will see how they do. I'm just be interested to see whether there are any of those javies that we saw in previous sieges as well. I don't see any. Like the step, I think it's the step raiders or something. I can't remember what they're called now. The Wraiths over here, triple silver chevron, absolutely annihilating these runic warriors here. So yes, if you're enjoying the Dawnless Days action and would like to see some more of these epic siege battles, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. It really does help out the channel. And yes, this is going to be a glorious one. No good on this side. On either side is what I meant to say. This is a good free battle. No elves, no OP dwarves, no Gondor. It's going to be an interesting one, that is for sure. These battle lines are looking glorious already. You can see like the gold of the Eastlings is where like marks out the defenders. And you've got the grey and the black of the orcs. And their legions coming forward. Yes, this was sent in by a member of my Discord. It's an awesome battle, it really is. I cannot wait to see how it goes down. If you want to send in your own replays as well, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description, along with the link for Dawnless Days. If you haven't checked out Dawnless Days, it is an epic Lord of the Rings mod for Attila Total War. And it really is coming on leaps and bounds. And we are very soon, I'm sure, hopefully this year, going to get a campaign. People always are asking me, when's the campaign going to come out? And I know no better than you guys, but I'm really hoping this year, now that they've got the tools sort of working a little better. Dunland needs to be careful with his archers there as they just kind of push forward into the combat. Got Loki Rim now coming up though, so it looks like these things are going to be sending in their better troops now to try and hold this line. As yeah, we've got Guldur glaives here and Wraiths really cleaning up, doing a good job. Is Dol Guldur right now, but he might get repulsed here. I mean, also replaced maybe by Mordor when he runs out of boys. But yeah, the race is starting to lose now, instantly losing as soon as those Loki Rim came in. I also see that the defenders are using like the wall to sort of support, like the archers on the wall to sort of support the fight going on below. I wonder whether they could retreat a little bit more so they could get a bit closer. They are able to fire, but whether they're how close they're in range, I don't know. I actually can't remember what this map's called off the top of my head, which is annoying me because it's a old and a classic maps. Hopefully someone in the comments will be able to tell me what it is. I don't think they need to defend these gates anymore over here to the Goblin Blade Warriors, but well, maybe this one. But yeah, it does seem as though Isengard is going to go with a full-out assault up this slope here. This is going to be painful. Goblin Blade Warriors here got a single unit they have to use to hold this point here, and they've got archers, mountain pass scouts, and also Goblin heavy archers on that slope. That is going to be brutal for any unit that comes rushing up there. Really is. I'm not looking forward for Isengard. They've got crossbows. I guess they could clear out those archers, but yeah, it's going to be a constant problem. We've got Cavaliers coming up as well. Champion Reaver's been thrown up. I don't know if this is really a smart idea, charging in the back of their own men. But Dunland's just going to send these guys in. Yeah, really don't know if this is the smartest of ideas. But if he pulls them out, he could then just rush down here and get in behind and route, or try and charge the back to some of these guys. Which he's trying to do now. He's trying to get out of that combat. He's not doing a great job, and you can see actually we do have Servants of the Eye now coming up, and they're going to charge in this tiny little victorious runic warrior unit. They're going to just go slamming on in. I think their real intention is those champion reavers, but they're getting out of there. They're running for their lives. These runic warriors are going to get routed, and whether the Servants of the Eye will carry on, I doubt it. As you can see here, the front line is starting to crumble here. The Eastlings did put up a good defense, but it's going to be pretty fruitless. They look at a lot of orcs, but that'll be about as much as they achieved. Lokirim are still coming down, though. They actually look like they're not going to give up. They're going to try again. I mean, if they held here, then they could use the cavalry and just cycle charge into the side of these swords, which wouldn't be a bad idea. There's a lot of like nasty, heavy stuff back here. Olokai. They have got some cav, which is so bizarre that they brought this cav. I don't know why. Champions of Dol Guldur. We've got Orc Pikes. I'm surprised. Oh no, Mordor's also got some of his own Olokai. I didn't even see these guys. These are... Jeez, these are gold chevron. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, there could be a lot of trolls in this one today. And yeah, the cav now going into the side charge here of the Lokirim. In they go. Knocking them down left, right, and center. Really nice charge there. You show them, boys. You show them who's boss. They're just going to cut and slash their way through. Lokirim Maceman there, yeah. Losing decisively. I don't know. Are they going after the archers? I think they really... That's technically a pull through, I'd say. These Servants of the Eye. Trying to take out these runic archers over here. Yeah, they definitely were still way in combat. They shouldn't be trying that pull through. They should have come out to go back in, really. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna... Yeah, that's 100% a pull through. Sadly there from Mordor. Don't like to see that. But they're now going to go and cause havoc on the goblins here. The Mordor Uruks, unsuspecting, are going to be having to deal with some Mordor... Well, actually, it's not Mordor, it's Dol Guldur. I always keep thinking... I always forget Dol Guldur has Servants of the Eye now. We're about to see a charge from their perspective here. They're just going to go straight on in. Hit these guys hard, boys. But yeah, those Mordor Uruks. I mean, for melee cav, they hit pretty hard. But yeah, these Mordor Uruks will start to lose pretty soon. Yeah, already lost like 60 men. 60 orcs. Pretty nasty. They need to get some... What they're bringing up here? Tribal warriors. Certainly the archers might be useful mountain pass scouts, but they need to get something in here to try and... There's like anti-cav, like a spear or a polearm or something like that. Shock infantry would be good as well, but it's this one's taking the charge, so it's not going to be doing too great. Yeah, the Servants of the Eye might be about to get some huge kills. I mean, they're already getting pretty big kills. I think now they're stuck in combat. Oh, and the second unit coming in here. Well, this is... Sorry, this is not... This is Champion Reavers arriving. Sorry, this is the defenders. But yeah, this unit might now start to die. It's stuck in combat, and though it is melee cav, that might be a little too much melee for it. We've got trolls now moving up. Olokai from Dol Guldur being thrown in along with the pikes, trying to push back the Lokirim. Well, we have towers as well, also just going up. This is a chaotic front line here. We have mountain trolls in here as well, also trying to hold back the Dol Guldur hordes as they rush in. Shock infantry here going in. Champions of Dol Guldur charging straight into the clubs here of the trolls. My gosh. Brutal. What a mad battle this is already. We've got polearms here. The halberdiers shifting out. Goblin spear warriors as well coming over. This is insane. Is this siege? It's not even become a siege yet. They've just been having a massive land battle so far, which, to be honest, can't go well for the defenders. They don't have as much money as the attackers. The attackers will be able to bring better troops, more of them. So in a land battle, it'll start to show. That's why you're supposed to use your defense as a defender to even it out. But when a defender like this just disregards its defenses, makes it a bit easier for the attackers. But it also makes a very exciting replay for us, so I can't complain. I think that Servants of the Eye has been dealt with, but that's... Well, actually, no, these are retreating troops from the front, I think, so they're okay. Those Champion Reavers might be needed against, though, soon, because there is a Champions of Dol Guldur that has got in here. I mean, they should be easily dealt with by these champion Reavers. But yeah, it's going to become a Reaver sandwich here, with the filling being champions of Dogaldor. And in they go. Actually, this is the battle of two champions. Champion Reavers, and then champions of Dogaldor. Never realised that, you know. There's two units that have that same word in there. An unusual word, really, to have in there. They're actually kind of killing these Reavers off of the champions of Dogaldor. But yeah, this is already turning into a very messy front line. You can see here, Barnes' power 6,700 against 6,200. Close in numbers, but like Barnes' power is way in favor of the attackers at the moment. Defenders are gonna have to get some smart tactics into play soon. Like killing trolls maybe will change it. Trolls do affect Barnes' power quite a lot. Killing these Olokai would definitely do some damage. Also killing generals. I can see Kamul's in there already. They sent him in. He'd also be able. If they killed him, that would cause a massive chain rout. Dogaldor's morale is pretty awful. Anyway, back on the other side, have the goblins have to engage with the Urukai yet? It seems like that's a no. Got Goblin Blade Warriors down here. They're just being shot at, but that is about it. Isengard playing very passive, as it probably should. It hasn't got the easiest of assaults today. And it seems as though we got, what have they got back here? They got Sappers. They haven't brought any Grenadiers. They've got plenty of Berserkers back here. But yeah, the Sappers are their secret weapon today, it seems. And they brought plenty of crossbows. And they've got Lurtz as well as a general, who is quite a vulnerable general to have. But an extra bow unit, so who cares? Troll versus troll combat I've like never seen before. It looks a little goofy, I won't lie. But surely these mountain trolls are literally out armored by the Olokai. And one is literally in head to toe armor. The other's just wearing a little helmet, and that's it. Slap them up, boys. Slap them up. A couple of trolls dead already. They've got arrows in their chest. They been focused down. A few Olokai over here though dying as well, so that's good to see. If you're rooting for the defenders, do let me know who you're rooting for, by the way, as well. Are you team defender or are you team attacker? There's so many trolls in this one. Keep whacking away, boys. Such a chaotic battle. I love how the siege tower is just chilling in the background. It's like, yeah, don't worry, we are going to push this up eventually. Also, just remind us, it is a siege battle. Oh, Olokai dead there. They're starting to drop themselves. The mountain trolls actually, you know, holding on a little better. Infantry-wise, like the defenders probably have better infantry. Like Dunland's infantry is pretty solid, and the Aesling's infantry is pretty good as well. I mean, they've got Wards of Ruin here that are a really good shock infantry, and they'll be able to kill a lot of orcs. And I mean, it seems like Dunland as well is also. I mean, have they all thrown out their infantry? Dunland's got some swords on the wall here, but it doesn't seem like he's got like a lot of infantry. That's for sure. Enemy units have been seems like he's actually got quite a bit supporting around here. He's got tribal warriors around there, or blood. Tribal warriors. He's also got blood avengers. So yeah, he's trying to support a bit over here as well, it seems. And what? It's wasted a champion Reaver here, I see. So Dunland decided to betray its master and has gone in against Isengard. But yeah, this unit has been wasted. Look, I mean, I just saw it just like out of the corner of my eye charging down there, and yeah, they've just been gunned down by crossbows as they come down the slope. Bit of a waste, really. That cav unit could have been very useful in some areas. Trolls here, yeah, they're dying. Trolls on both sides are dying now. Mountain trolls down to 5. Olokai at 7. I don't know whether they're actually fighting each other or what. They are kind of both now redundant though. They both have killed each other, or like hit each other enough and killed each other a decent amount that one good archer volley might kill the rest of them. You see Kamul's guard like down here, all in like their pitch black uniforms. So they soak up the lightness around them. They are cool. Wards of Ruin, those elite shock infantry I was speaking about earlier for these things going in now. I mean, the trolls here are just charging into pole arms. This cannot be healthy. The trolls are supposed to be... Yeah, look at him. He's just kind of like frozen in place. I don't know what's going on there. Though trolls are anti-pole arm, anti-pike, I don't know if they are in a weakened state. Certainly when they're healthy, they'll just smash on through them. The Locrian pole arms here holding the hordes of Mordor at bay. Yeah, these Uruk spears are losing decisively as they're just running into spears, or running into pole arms, sorry. Also the arch towers, I guess I forget about them. They're probably getting some mad kills as well. And it seems like the attackers on the side are nearly out of infantry, to be honest. They've got their trolls left, and that's really it. But trolls are no good against walls. I mean, they can destroy gates, but then you're just stuck in just going through a choke point. So yeah, actually, the defenders might have done a pretty good job, actually, in dealing with most of the infantry in this fight. I mean, there's still a few scattered fights going on around. Wards Rune over here. They're killing off some Mordor infantry, some Uruk infantry here. They're being dealt with nicely. And then over on this side here, the goblins actually throwing forward some High Chieftain's Guard as well. Is this their general, I just thought? No, it's not. They actually did just bring some High Chieftain's Guard. Sauron would be so upset if he was seeing his armies like this fight each other. Or maybe he's just thinking it was good practice. I don't know. Got some... I'm trying to remember what this is. It's the Spear Warrior. Okay. Couldn't remember if it's the Underground Wardens that these guys were. But yeah, the Goblin Polearms down the front line as well. Also trying to do some damage to Dol Guldur. Men are breaking for Dol Guldur as well. It's not a good sign here. I feel like a good flank here from the Wards of the Rune into the side of these Mordor Uruks, and they could maybe break them. Or at least, or maybe even surround them. I don't know. I mean, they've got a lot of archers in the back here of Mordor that they're just not bringing up. Really, they should probably bring up to try and support like their efforts in the front lines here. We've got Orc Pikes as well, and just waiting in reserve. They might want to think about sending those guys up as well. If somehow the defenders survive this battle outside the walls, they really need to retreat remains inside. I don't think they have enough strength to try and resist another assault. The attackers are just a bit too strong. I mean, these polearms here, they're getting absolutely wasted by Olokai. Keep battling away down there, orcs. I mean, you can use that for literally both sides. There's orcs literally fighting on the attack and on the defense of this one. It's very confusing, I'm sure, for all of orc kind. They all just came here for some man flesh, and in the end they're going to have to eat... Well, I guess the attackers can eat man flesh. They got Eastlings and Dunland. But the defenders orcs, they're just going to have to eat orc flesh. It's pretty sad. Certainly won't want to eat goblin flesh. I feel like they could be quite stringy. But the trolls here, these gold chevron Mordor Olokai, they are clapping cheeks on these goblin infantry down here. I mean, they're fighting swords, but they're also trying to like find the polearms. The polearms are losing. There is a troll that's now died, 9 out of 10. When one dies, they seem like they all start to die quite quickly after. It seems like it's quite a pattern I've been seeing with these troll units. Again, like I said, I feel like if they win this fight, the defenders retreat what you have remaining inside. There's no way they have enough to try and break through. I mean, they've got a lot on this side here, but I don't know if they have enough to stop this assault. I really don't. Isengard, by the way, still not really made an assault up here. He's just been busy shooting at stuff. It's like a trail of retreating defenders that are coming down this slope. I imagine they're getting killed off by Isengard as they get down here. I'm not sure. He's getting some free kills, but yeah, still not made an assault over here. And this has probably actually worked in favor of the defenders. Because if they had attacked up here, I mean, there's no archers now here, so it would be much easier to do. But yeah, if they had attacked up here, it would have really stretched the defenders a little bit more. There's actually Uruk-hai infantry now shifting around. I don't know why. If you're going to send one unit, you might as well send a lot more than just one unit. And you might as well also help your teammate out and attack up that slope. Just make it a little bit easier for the attackers. They need to all attack, because right now, otherwise, it's like 2,000 men out of the fight. I mean, it's already close enough. It's 4,000 each. But like I said, it doesn't really feel like it because Isengard's not really onto the fight. So they're almost like 1,000, 2,000 men short are the attackers right now. But they're not giving up. They still got the trolls. And trolls in the right use can do the work of 1,000 men. It looks like they're really putting the pressure on this flank over here now. Which is fair enough, to be honest. More Goblin Blade Warriors breaking, though. I really feel like those wards, rune, and things like that need to retreat if they're still in there. Get them out. Poor goblins just getting knocked about. Oh look, another one's dropped though. They're getting shot at here by goblin heavy archers. So they're doing what damage they can. Now we have Gondor using this channel here as a little flank. There's not really much to stop them. There's some depleted archers that are being trying to fire into the masses there, but really this unit should just flank around and then just start to surround and kill off these polearms and pikes. Sorry, polearms and shock infantry. Keep squashing those bugs, trolls. Keep squashing those bugs. It's certainly been an unusual one. It's just like turned, from a land battle. Well, from a siege battle into a land battle, really. The fight's been decided here on this thin line, on this slope. Certainly been a fun one, that is for sure. There's cavalry still here. Lots of champion reavers still waiting to go in somewhere. And also, we now have, it looks like an assault. We're going to have, a general has been killed. We'll come to that in a second. But there you go. Isengard has blown a breach in the wall. I believe Kamul is dead, I imagine that is. Because it's Dogel Dor. That's the yellow army here. So yeah, they are now without their general. But they're nearly out anyway. So morale isn't really going to be the end of the world and like a huge loss of an army there. But yeah, Isengard now is going to be able to rush in. And I mean, these Goblin Blade Warriors are going to try and do their best to try and stop the hordes. But it's really not going to achieve much, I imagine. Or maybe they're not going to try and stop the hordes. Maybe they're just going to give up this space and just retreat. Which, if that is the case, they've got another gate that they need to now protect over here. And this is just an open one. Like an open choke point into the actual cap point. Which is right here in the center. By these rocks. But yeah, that is a problem. And it looks like Isengard... I don't know if Isengard engaged with this. I think this is the goblins charged down. They saw this this crossbow unit here and seen a chance to kill it off. And there you go. I think they killed them off, or at least routing them. So there you go. That's a small victory there for the goblins. They need to really retreat their those swords now, and get everything that's outside the walls, get it back inside, because Isengard is on his way, and he's got his triple gold chevron stuff ready to show it off, and yeah, punch these defenders in the face for even abusing Dol Guldur and Mordor here. They've done a dirty job on these guys. Pike fight going on here. The most intense fights that there is in Total War. Just kind of two lines of men stand and look at each other and occasionally poke each other to death. Enemy tower has been destroyed. Excellent stuff there. We've got a rear charge going on here from the Bane of the Steppes. The general here of these things getting engaged, trying to rout those orc pikes, which he has successfully done. So that's a win. Can he now go maybe down into these archers, rout these for Mordor? I don't know. We'll see. It's certainly not been the easiest of fights here for the attackers, that is for sure. These armored cavalrymen just slash and kick their way through the lines of archers. They nearly routed them. I can definitely take a couple of these guys down with them. Definitely two, I'd say. Oh no, wait, they rallied. That's a shame. And it looks like, to be honest, that the attackers might just about break their way through as well. Kamul's up here, but he's dead. This is his bodyguard. These Mordor Uruks are trying to hold the line. Actually, I say that as they were about to just retreat inside, they were just like, screw it, we're going to leave everything else outside. Looks like the Bane and Steppe General might be about to fall with his men out here. It looks like these things don't really have much left inside, if anything. So he's happy to stay out here and die with his men. I think it's just archers he's trying to kill off desperately. Still surprised they haven't routed those guys. But there you go. He definitely could have routed this sword as well, but it looks like the job has been done. And but yeah, look at this. I mean, Dol Guldur and Mordor is basically dead. It's just going to come down to the east, down to Isengard now to try and break through. Look at this sapper, brave, wacky man, just fighting on against all these Dunland troops. Is he dead? No. He's just stay down, man. Stay down. Oh, jeez. Got shot in the head and then the leg as well. It's brutal. But here we go. Isengard is making a push up this slope here. I mean, these crossbows have got plenty of good targets. You've got Blood Avengers over there. You've got Dunherd swords in front of you as well. The Cav as well if you want to shoot that. And what have we got here? More Blood Avengers. Jeez, yeah. They've got plenty of good options if you want to try and take those out. Yeah, here we go. The cleanup's just taking place on this side over here. Lokirim Halberds being killed off. I mean, looks like that Bane and Steppe General's gone as well. Can't see him anywhere. So yeah, it's actually going to come down to an actual wall defense. There's Blood Avengers here as well, and so they might get thrown in. But yeah, it's looking pretty dire on this side. Mordor and Dol Guldur died at the walls, or just in front of the walls, really. Yeah, it's been a brutal one. It was a fun, action-packed line, but I mean, look at the bodies down here. We are, like, there's a dark mass of dead orcs, men, trolls, goblins, you name it, it's down here, it's dead. It's insane. It's an insane, like, battle this was. What a start to the fight, like, to the siege, though. I mean, there's still, yeah, an actual siege battle to be had now. Not on this side, I don't think. I don't think, Dunland really needs to worry about this side. On the other side, though, with the Eastling, I want to keep calling them the Eastlings for some reason. Why do I want to call Isengard the Eastlings? I don't know. But, yeah, on this side here with Isengard, could be, he's been a slow-paced player all game, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it might have been a bit better to be a bit quicker when his allies, sorry, were dying to the defenders. But, yeah, he's taking it, looks like he's going to be a methodical player. Maybe try and, shoot his way through with these crossbows. Which the attackers have run out of, the defenders have run out of most of their ammo at this point now. I don't know if they've got any supply barrels that they can reuse, but if not, then oh well.
We've waited a long time to rip your guts out.
And there you go. It looks like those Blood Avengers look awesome. They really do. Yeah. And it looks like are we about to see a charge maybe? The Champion Reaper's maybe going to go and try and catch these Uruk-hai crossbows out. The risk is obviously they could then get shot themselves and peppered with arrows like the other unit was. Oh, they're going to charge into pikes instead. Oh, that's even worse. Get out of there, guys. That's not healthy for you. Not healthy for you, Reavers. I mean, they could just let the pikes just get shot up by the towers. That would also work. But I'm just going to make a quick cut now until Isengard makes his assault. So I'll see you guys in a moment. So we are back, and Isengard has made his assault, but he did not make it where I thought he was going to make it. He made it over on this flank here, where he's come up the up this slope, and he's getting attacked by Blood Avengers as they chase him back, and he's lost a lot of Stormers there unnecessarily. So he's now gone behind the protection of his pikes. And I guess he's going to countercharge now on those Blood Avengers. And the Cav again going in. Guys. Oh, no, they're pulling back the pikes. This actually was kind of worth it. But he needs to be careful. He's pulled through with the cavalry here on the pikes. So that's poor to see. Because he shouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, Isengard is now very much battling away. We've got the swords defending against the Blood Avengers and the Tribal Warriors here, and the pikes are going to keep an eye on those on that cav, which is running all the way down here. Is he coming after these archers again? They really want to take out these archers, and if anything, it looks like this Champion Reaver is going to join its comrades in dying in this field over here. Yeah, just the charge. They got an okay charge. They're not killing these guys off. I mean, apparently they're winning in melee decisively. So yeah, what a waste of cavalry by the Dunland player really today. That's why you don't pull through, kids. That's why you don't pull through. Because then you lose cav units. Yep, they're getting surrounded by Uruk archers, and they are screwed. That's what they are. Again, it looks like Isengard being quite methodical. I mean, he's got to go through this one choke point here on this side. It's going to be a tough fight for him. He's got no siege equipment that he can bring up to sort of like assault the side. I mean, that's obviously was Dol-Guldur and Mordor's job to bring the siege equipment, really. But yeah, it does seem as though, I don't know, maybe he's going to just try and sandwich these units here. Not a bad idea. Would definitely work. A good victory by killing these two units. And yeah, it looks like he's also trying to just get into the choke point and be the one that kind of dictates that play in that choke point is what I meant to say. Got a lot of berserkers still to come up as well, which is good, but not many in the way of pikes or more like sword infantry. And he's got a fairly healthy and well supplied crossbow as well. That'll do a lot of damage. But yeah, the defenders definitely did not bring enough or any like pole arms and pikes. The Blood Avengers here, well, they're getting their name. They're covered in blood. They're avenging the loss of those champion Reavers, I guess. But again, they're going to retreat. Oh, it's because these guys here, the sandwich has been made and created, and you can see here they're going to just charge head on into those crossbows, or at least try and catch them. They might get a couple of the slow coaches. Again, these Blood Avengers, they're kind of wasting their lives just charging into pikes. Don't do it, guys. It's not worth it. Don't hurt swords coming up though, and they're now flanking around, and they might be able to kill. The general has fallen. Oh, I think that's the Bane Steps that just died there. Kamal's bodyguard going in with a massive 2 units. That's hilarious. And it looks like the sandwich is not really working as well as expected. Those swords there having a retreat, they were fighting against the Dunland infantry. But the Tribe Warriors have been routed, and it looks like those Blood Avengers with silver chevrons are going to be eventually defeated. It's excellent stuff to see if you're rooting for those attackers. I mean, Isengard has literally got all the pressure on his shoulders now to try and break through. It's going to be a tough one. It looks like they're going to try and box up and just attack him from multiple flanks. They don't want to fight on a flat front. That favors the pikes of Isengard a lot more. Also, they don't need to. I mean, they have the fort towers in their command. Just use the fort towers to keep shooting these pole arms, or these pikes. Sorry. Once you kill those, you can probably hopefully kill the rest. There you go. You got the Isengard troops over here victorious. They've routed Dunland's infantry here. And now we're back to the waiting game. We're just waiting for Isengard to make that move, which I imagine will be soon. Well, I say that. Hopefully it'll be soon. Nine 1900 against 2300. It's going to be a tough game. It's this big old slog here as both sides are losing. And I mean, that is how war goes, I guess. Everyone's a loser, really. Goblin Blades coming in. It's really, bringing in a lot of troops down here. The crossbows here trying to do the bit. It's a shame they don't have any ammo left, the defenders, because they could have focused Lurtz down. He's a very light bow infantry now. Very vulnerable to archer fire. Or very vulnerable to a cav charge if that general can get out there and do some work. Again, Dunland here doesn't really have anything to deal with the pikes. And I thought they were going to try and retreat a little bit more. I thought they were going to where those archers are. I thought they were going to maybe have troops there, have some troops sort of behind that cavalry, or maybe just where that cavalry is. And have some more troops on this side, on the same sort of angle. And we could just watch it just watch the Uruk-hai infantry come in, get surrounded on 3 different points. But no, it seems like they would rather just fight in a front line battle like this, which favors the pikes every time. Don't know what they were thinking. Got a general here. Is he going to really charge in? Seriously? I mean, there's crossbows there, but there's pikes behind. Do you not learn from the last 3 attempts of this? I mean, come on, Dunland. Come on. Don't lose your general in a dumb way. The attacks have 12 minutes to take this this siege now. I mean, they are outnumbered, are the attackers, so it's going to be tough. So anyway, I'm going to make another cut until Isengard makes a move again. It doesn't seem like he's just going to sit here for a moment and just maybe edge forward his pikes. Just this is the most safe thing you can do. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in a moment once Isengard re-engages. So it was not Isengard that made the attack. It was in fact Dunland. He's gone rushing in with all his archers, I guess, because the pikes have retreated. They're now throwing in their infantry against the stormers. And they're sending the shock infantry as well back in to try and get some good kills here. And they're again retreating their infantry, and it's going to cost them a fair few men as they retreat. We've got Mordor sending forward his Uruk archers here. The Cavs getting stuck in for Dunland as well. I don't really know how good an idea it is to send in the cavalry, really. They should be just keeping that back just in case they can maybe, I don't know, go out a different gate, maybe get around. I don't know why they haven't maybe thought about that. They could... Well, I guess this general is still here. The Witch King's still alive for Mordor. I actually totally forgot that Mordor had a general. I thought they had lost it at some point in that massive slog earlier. Goblins going in. A few archers that are still surviving down there. I think this is going to be the last push by the defenders. They don't really have enough to hold on. They've certainly been outmatched in a way that, like, Isengard has the right tools left for the job. They don't. They don't have any ammo, no pikes or polearms. So they're just got to pray that they can somehow break through these pike units here. They have. They were losing the tower position, which is why the towers, which is why I think they started to push forward again to reclaim that. You can see up there the champion Reavers getting dangerously close to that pike formation, and this is a serious pike stack going on here. You've got the stormers and the pikes ready to go. Keep piking away, boys. Yeah, Dunland here is just dying. Scores, and they're scores, they really are. These pikes must be getting an absolute killing. It's one of the few times that Isengard pikes seem to have pulled off really well. Got a bit of wavering here as a few Goblin Spear Warriors break. They're being thrown forward. What is left over there? We've got a shock infantry unit that's left. Mordor Uruk. So might as well bring that forward. Isengard's got nothing left on this side, but they haven't got much left. If they were to break through this line, the defenders, they haven't got much left of the attacks. They've got some berserkers, and then they've got a bit of a crossbow unit here, but really not a lot left. But they've got to somehow find a way through this unbreakable shield wall with pikes combo. And right now it doesn't look like it's going to happen because they keep throwing in stuff to get it killed. Whether they pull stuff back and see if they can bait the attackers, I don't know. Worth a try. Look at this brutal battle line though. It's cavalry just rise up and then die. Brutal, it really is. The Uruks here still battling away, killing as many of these damn goblins and evil men as they can. So, oh, these goblins over here have a little bit of ammo. Maybe they can turn it around. I mean, there's supply barrels up here that I don't know if they've been using them, but they need to if they haven't been. And they can try and shoot these Urukai pikes and try and kill them. Maybe try and change the battle a little bit in favor of them, but don't know. I mean, you've got goblin troops over here starting to waver. Those Mordor Uruks, for some reason, just there are wavering. I think they have lost their general of the goblins, so that would cause a few issues. But it looks like they're going to waste their ammo on these berserkers instead. Would be where I'd be firing my ammunition. Like I said, I'd be trying to kill these pikes. They're the problem. They're the tool that right now the defenders just cannot match. It's Isengard infantry that keeps pushing forward beyond the pikes. I'd be so mad if I was their commander. Literally, I was just like going out to go and get themselves killed. There's no need that they need to go beyond the pike line. In come the berserkers, though. Isengard's commanders decide now is the time for the counterattack. So he sends in the scariest shock infantry around. And now they get called back. Okay, maybe he's going to cycle charge them. I don't know. Yeah, the defenders here now just rushing forward, trying to catch the retreating berserkers. A forest of pikes down there. I always laugh when I see Dunland's uniform as well. They just like got so many wolves on their heads. Like, how many wolves would have had to have been killed to equip this army? Berserkers are back though, and the answer is probably thousands. Like thousands of wolves. Battling down here now with the berserkers. Across the whole line now, the berserkers are fighting. Fight on, but Isengard, kill them all. Kill every last one of the damn berserkers. I mean, they're losing actually. They have got rally being given to them. I think war cries has been popped somewhere. It's looking pretty bad now. They had less men, did the defenders, did the attackers at one point. They now have turned it around, and it looks like they might be about to win this one. It's 1100 versus 800. A little bit of a gap there. We've got the general there for Dunland is breaking, and I think that's going to cause a mass rout. You can see there, yeah, already Dunland troops starting to waver. This is not good to see. And I think morale there is just about to crumple. And yeah, there you go. Mass rout now taking place. I think army loss is also coming into effect. It's going to be 1,000 against 600 left. But I mean, the 600 that are left are just scattered and leaderless. Surprised there's a few units still holding on. So they're still wavering, and they are starting to capture the point now. Isengard, I think. And yeah, here we go. Mass route now. Yep, there you go. GG. A Pyrrhic victory for Dol Guldur and its allies as we end the replay there, and we'll have a quick look at the end results. That was a very, very interesting siege battle. I mean, we started with a land battle, really, which the defenders did a really good job in winning against the odds, really. But then they just didn't really have enough left at the end to take on Isengard, who just came in and wrapped up what was left of the defenders. He just did a good job with his pikes and crossbows, held a good choke point, and the defenders charged in. They just had no option, really, but to make the move, which they didn't really need to do. They could have let Isengard in a little bit into their little compound and surrounded them. Probably done a lot better job. But anyway, this was sent in by Bulk, who was playing as one of the Dol Guldur, well, the only Dol Guldur army here today. He got 222 kills with Kamul. Nearly 100 kills, though, with the Wraiths here. You've got his Glaives here getting 118 kills. His Blades getting 127. 109 with the champions of Dol Guldur. These guys got focused down by the looks of it. Not a good day for them. 125 kills with the Mirkwood Trackers, though, is incredibly good. And his Servants of the Eye there getting 282 kills. And his Olokai getting 103 kills. So thank you to Bulk for sending this one in. It was an excellent one. Then we have Uranium playing as Isengard, who was the general that wrapped up the defenders for the attackers. They did a very good job, getting 145 kills with his Lurtz general there, 191 with the Uruk-hai infantry, 190 with another there. His White and Stormers didn't do too much today. Berserkers getting 105, 115 kills, 143 with this one, and they were still relatively healthy with these two down here. Pikes getting 266 kills, 260 kills with the Pikes, did very well, 176 with this one, but I think it might have broken. And then he's got Uruk-hai crossbows over here, 183 kills. And 135 with another one there. Then we have Ivan playing as Mordor, getting not many kills with Zuruk Throng there, 94, the best of the bunch. His archers, though, did very well, 222 kills, 209 kills, 234, and his trolls did exceptionally well, 371 kills, but this one did get 130 kills. Then we have Danta, who's playing as the Dunland tribes here, got 101 kills with his Dunherd swordsman, 94 kills with the Blood Avengers, 222 with this one. Wow, some really nasty kills with these shock infantry. 222 kills with the Dunherd archers, then 156 is the best of the bunch with the Champion Reavers. Then we have Winter's Might playing as the Goblins, 117 kills with the Goblin Blade Warriors there, 136 with the High Chieftain's Guard, 148 with another one. His Mordor Uruks getting 117 kills, 111 with the Mountain Pass Scouts, and then the Trolls down here getting 119 kills. Then we have Genghis Khan playing as the Eastlings. It was the first one to charge out boldly, and it sort of worked. I mean, it cost him his army, but he did a good job. 270 kills with the Bane of the Steppes. Wars Rune getting 197 kills, 213 with another one there. The Runic Warriors getting 131 kills. And then he's got 148 kills with the Locuran Maceman, 173 with another one here. 441 kills with these Locrium Halberdiers, incredible. The other one got 132 kills. His Runic Archers 195 kills, and his Locrium Archers getting 209 kills. Incredible sally out there by the Eastlings. It really was, and it turned into a pretty good tactic in the end. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did get this far, well done. It's been an excellent siege battle. It was certainly a fun one. I did enjoy it. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment, show your support if you'd like to see more Dawnless Days action. And until then,